She's been giving you signals for weeks. Clear signals, obvious signals. But you? You missed every single one, and now she's convinced you're not interested, so she's moved on. This happens to men every single day, not because they're stupid, but because they're looking for the wrong signs. They're waiting for her to say, "Hey, I like you," when in reality, she's been screaming it with her body language the entire time. If you are new here, my name is Amelia Torres, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel, where I talk about relationship, men's dating, and how you can improve your overall personality in order to pursue meaningful relationships. So today I'm breaking down 12 subtle signs women give when they're attracted to you. Signs that most men completely miss, and if you've been wondering why women seem interested one day and gone the next, this video will open your eyes. Let's get into it. Before we dive deep, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which sign you've been missing all along. Because understanding female attraction isn't about guessing. It's about paying attention to what she's already showing you. Alright, let's break it down. Sign number 1, she positions herself near you consistently. This isn't about her randomly being in the same place at the same time. This is a pattern. You walk into a room and somehow she ends up near you. You're at a party, there's plenty of space, but she gravitates towards your area. You're in a group conversation, and she finds a way to be in your proximity. Most men dismiss this as coincidence, but proximity is intentional. People avoid those they're uncomfortable with and move closer to those they're drawn to. It's basic human psychology. When a woman consistently puts herself in your physical space, she's creating opportunities for interaction. She's hoping you'll notice, she's hoping you'll make a move. Think about it. If you're at a bar and there are 20 empty seats, but she chooses the one next to you, that's not random. If you're walking down the hallway and she slows her pace so you end up walking together, that's not accidental. Sign number 2, her feet are pointed toward you. This one's so subtle that 99% of men never even think to look for it, but it's one of the most reliable indicators of interest. Here's the psychology. Our feet naturally point toward what we're focused on or where we want to go. If you're in a conversation with a woman and her torso is facing you but her feet are angled away, she's mentally checked out. She might be polite, but she's looking for an exit. But if her feet are pointed directly at you, even if her body is turned slightly away, her subconscious is locked in on you. She's engaged. She's interested. She's not going anywhere. Sign number 3, she mirrors your movements. Mirroring is one of the most subconscious signs of attraction, and it's backed by psychology. When we're drawn to someone, our brains naturally try to sync with theirs. We copy their gestures, their posture, even their speech patterns. It's a way of building connection without saying a word. So if you lean back and a few seconds later she leans back, if you cross your arms and she does the same, if you pick up your drink and she follows, she's mirroring you, and that means she's subconsciously aligned with you. She's comfortable, she's engaged, she's creating rapport. Now most men don't notice this because they're focused on what they're saying. Not on what she's doing, but if you start paying attention you'll see it. Sign number 4, she finds excuses to touch you. Physical touch is one of the most intimate forms of communication, and when a woman initiates it, even in small ways, it's significant. I'm not talking about obvious, overt touching. I'm talking about the subtle stuff, a hand on your arm when she's laughing, a playful shove when you tease her, brushing your shoulder as she walks past, fixing your collar or brushing something off your shirt. These aren't accidents, they're tests. She's seeing how you react to her entering your physical space, and if you don't pull away, if you lean into it, she's getting confirmation that you're comfortable with her touch, which means she can escalate. Here's the psychology. Touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Every time she touches you, even casually, her brain is associating you with positive feelings. She's building familiarity, she's creating intimacy. Sign number 5, she asks personal questions. There's a difference between small talk and genuine curiosity. Small talk is surface level. How was your weekend? What do you do for work? But when a woman starts asking deeper questions, questions about your childhood, your goals, your beliefs, your fears, she's not just being polite, she's investing. She's trying to understand who you are beyond the surface, and people don't invest time in getting to know someone they're not interested in. Let me give you an example. A woman you barely know asks, "What made you choose your career? What's something you're working toward right now?" These aren't random questions. She's building a mental profile of you. She's assessing compatibility. So match her depth, open up, show her who you are, because that vulnerability is what builds connection, and connection is what creates attraction. Sign number 6, she laughs at things that aren't that funny. Let's be honest, not every joke you make is hilarious. But if she's laughing anyway, if she's finding humor in things that barely qualify as jokes, it's not because you're a comedy genius. It's because she likes you. Laughter is a bonding mechanism. It releases endorphins. It creates positive associations, and when a woman is attracted to you, she's more likely to laugh because being around you makes her feel good. It's that simple. I've seen this countless times. A guy makes a mediocre joke, something that wouldn't even get a smile from his friends. But the woman he's talking to? She's cracking up. Why? Because the humor isn't in the joke, it's in the fact that he's the one saying it. Her brain is already wired to find him interesting, so everything he does becomes more enjoyable. Sign number 7, she makes herself available. This one's huge. A woman's time is one of her most valuable resources. She's not going to waste it on someone she's not interested in. So if she's consistently making time for you, if she's rearranging her schedule to hang out, if she's responding quickly to your texts, she's prioritizing you. And that's a massive indicator of interest. Think about it. If you text someone and it takes them 3 days to respond, they're not interested. They're just being polite. But if she's texting back within minutes, if she's suggesting times to hang out before you even ask, if she's saying yes to plans consistently, she's showing you through action that you matter to her. Sign number 8, she maintains eye contact longer than normal. Eye contact is powerful, it creates intimacy, it builds connection. And when a woman holds your gaze just a bit longer than feels casual, she's not just being polite, she's communicating interest. Normal eye contact lasts a couple of seconds. Polite, professional, but when it stretches beyond that, when she's looking at you and not looking away, that's different, that's intentional. She's seeing if you'll hold it. She's testing if you're confident enough to match her energy. And here's the thing. Most men get uncomfortable and look away first. They break the eye contact because it feels too intense. But that's exactly the moment where attraction is being built. That's where she decides if you're worth pursuing. So don't break it, embrace it, and watch what happens next. Sign number 9, she gets nervous around you. This might seem counterintuitive, but nervousness is often a sign of attraction. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, your presence affects her. She might fidget, she might play with her hair or jewelry, she might stumble over her words even though she's normally articulate. Why? Because you make her feel something, and that feeling creates a physiological response, increased heart rate, adrenaline, nervous energy. She's hyper-aware of you, and that awareness makes her self-conscious. Now, a lot of men misinterpret this. They think she seems uncomfortable, maybe she doesn't like me, but the opposite is usually true. If she didn't care, she'd be relaxed, she'd be indifferent, but because she cares, because she wants to make a good impression, she's nervous, and your job is to put her at ease. Be calm, be grounded. Show her she doesn't need to be nervous because you're interested too. Sign number 10, she remembers details you barely remember mentioning. You mentioned once, weeks ago, that you like a specific type of coffee, and today she brings it up. You told a random story about your childhood, and she references it in conversation. You shared a preference, a memory, a goal, and she remembers. Why? Because she's paying attention. Because you matter to her. People don't remember details about people they're not invested in. Memory is selective. We hold on to information that feels important about people who feel important. So when a woman is recalling things you said in passing, things you didn't think were significant, she's showing you that you're significant to her. Sign number 11, she gets jealous when other women are around. She won't always admit it. In fact, she'll probably deny it if you ask, but watch her behavior. You're talking to another woman, and suddenly she's more engaged in the conversation. She's laughing louder, she's positioning herself closer to you, or maybe she goes the opposite direction. She gets quiet, she checks her phone, she acts like she's not paying attention, but she is. Every word, every glance, every smile you give that other woman is being processed. This isn't insecurity, it's investment. You don't feel jealous towards someone you don't care about. Jealousy only exists when there's emotional attachment. So if you notice subtle shifts in her behavior when other women are around, that's a sign. She's already seeing you as hers, even if she hasn't said it, and your response to that matters. Don't use it to manipulate her, but recognize it as confirmation of her interest, because women don't compete for men they're not attracted to. Sign number 12, she initiates contact. This is the ultimate sign, and yet so many men overlook it. If a woman is texting you first, calling you, suggesting plans, sending you memes or articles that remind her of you, she's interested. Period. Women don't chase men they're not into. They don't waste energy on people who don't matter. So if she's the one reaching out, if she's the one keeping the conversation going, if she's the one making sure you stay connected, she's showing you through action that you're a priority. And here's where most men fail. They take this for granted. They assume it's normal. They don't reciprocate the energy. And eventually she stops, because she assumes you're not interested. So show her you care, because that initiative won't last forever. And if you lose it, you lose her. So let's recap. If she positions herself near you, if her feet point toward you, if she mirrors your movements, if she touches you, if she asks personal questions, if she laughs at your jokes, if she makes herself available, if she holds eye contact, if she gets nervous, if she remembers details, if she gets jealous, and if she initiates contact, she's attracted to you. These aren't maybes. These are clear signals. And if you're seeing multiple signs, you don't need to wonder anymore. She's interested. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? Because here's the harsh truth. Women don't keep showing interest forever. They give you a window, and if you don't act during that window, it closes. So if you've been seeing these signs, stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Make a move. Show her you're paying attention, because the worst thing that can happen is she says no. But the best thing? You stop wondering and start building something real. Alright, that's it for today. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and drop a comment telling me which sign you've been missing. And remember, women are already telling you what they feel, you just have to pay attention. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at ameliam.torres. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.